Good day, everybody. Thanks very much for joining me. My name is Derek Mitchell, and I wanted to do another video. It's been about 3 weeks since I've done one, and I want to talk about not giving up when you're working to improve your health or lose weight. I've had an interesting few weeks since I was started on back on keto dieting, eating, and was doing great. And then I went on a business trip for a couple of weeks, and work paid for all my meals during that period. And guess what? I couldn't keep to keto eating, so I gave it up for 2 weeks. I realized when I went, it would be a major challenge to be both interactive with the group of there's 3 other people who came with me, to be able to be social and interact and still eat the way I think is very important to eat. Um, at this point, I don't regret it. It taught me a lot. I just want to say to those out there who struggle, what you need to do if you're struggling and you go back and forth between doing the things that you feel you should do and the things that you shouldn't, or that you know that are not good for you, is, first of all, don't beat yourself up. Second of all, don't let it become your new lifestyle of eating garbage again. And third of all, get back to what you know is healthy for you. And for me, it's low carbohydrate, ketogenic eating, even fasting at times, to be able to have a good, healthy life and attitude. So as you clearly know, I was off keto for at least 2 weeks, about 2.5, 3 weeks, and my weight fluctuated. I was doing very well. I was down to almost around 210 pounds at one point, and today I sit around 220 pounds. So put on back on 10 pounds over that 3 week period. I'm not excited about that, but what I am excited about is the fact that I know that once I go back to eating properly, that weight will come off. Disappointed that I couldn't keep to it, so I'm going to have to work on strategies that will get me in the future, if I do go away on business where they're paying for the accommodations and meals, where I can find a way to eat keto still. And I know there are ways, and I know many people do it. And that I don't feel like I'm making a mistake, and I still can enjoy the food while I'm away. I think the one challenge for me is, and I could have fasted during that period, but the one big challenge is the availability of facilities to cook my own meals. I found that very difficult because restaurants tend to want to provide the best tasting food, but they put a lot of chemicals and a lot of sometimes a lot of vegetable oils and stuff that I would just never eat. And when you know this, and of course eating all the carbohydrates doesn't help either. So I'm not beating myself up about it. Clearly I didn't want to do this. I was even a little heavier than 220. I was at 223, I think, the other day before I started back on keto yesterday. But anyway, what it comes down to is, don't give up. Keep focusing on your end goal. Understand this is, I don't want to use cliches, but understand that this is a journey. This is not just oh, I'm going to lose 100 pounds or whatever it is, and then I'm going to stop and I'm going to go back to eating the way I was. Because if you do that, it's just going to be failure in the end. What you want to do is find a way of eating that you can continue doing the rest of your life and still enjoy your life, because you don't want to ever you don't want to have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. First of all, when you gain weight, lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, it's not good for your body. It's hard on your heart. It's stretches out your skin and all this kind of thing. So I'm just giving you my opinion, my thoughts on this. None of us are perfect. I'm not going to come on and do these videos and say, everything I do is perfect. It certainly is not. I make mistakes, and that's why I'm here today. I think it was a mistake for me to not at least try better to eat keto while I was away. However, it is what it is, and now I am back. I finally got back into eating ketogenically yesterday. What was my diet yesterday? It was scrambled eggs in the morning with some coffee, of course. And the rest of the day, I had lunch. I went and bought a chicken, cooked chicken at Walmart. They sell them here, and that's what I had for both lunch and dinner. So it worked out fine, and I got home, I had a good night's sleep, and I'm supplementing as well with magnesium, some vitamin D, and some other minerals and vitamins, just to make sure I properly, I have the proper not medication, but proper vitamins and minerals in me. So little motivation, don't give up. Even if you've been off for a long time, you just start slowly back to it. Start eating a little healthier. Maybe you can't convert completely to ketogenic, but you can have your scrambled eggs in the morning. Eggs are a good thing to continue to have during when you're eating keto. You can, and I wouldn't suggest lean meats. I'd get fatty meats like pork chops and some fatty steaks and those kind of things. Don't try to not eat too much protein. You don't want to go over crazy on those. What I try to do is as far as grams of protein, that's not grams of weight of food, but grams of protein. Try to keep it between 80 and 100 grams of protein a day at the most. Given I'm 5'10" approximately, and being 220, that's about right. You're supposed to, if you're looking at how much protein you have, they look at between a half a pound and maybe 3/4 of a pound of protein. Sorry, half a pound to 3/4, whatever basically is your lean body mass. You're supposed to look at that when you're evaluating how much protein you have per day. I've lost it as far as what that is, but bottom line is there's sites that you can look for that information. For a fully grown male who's not weightlifting or something like that, probably 80 grams of protein a day is fine, and that will give you all the nutritional you need, protein you need, so you're not tired or that kind of thing. So where do I go next? Basically, I'm eating properly again. This morning I'll have some bacon and eggs for breakfast, and we'll see about lunch and dinner. Plan out your meals so that you have the proper food. Now that I'm home, I can cook whatever I want. I'll probably have a stir fry for dinner or something like that. I may do a fast for a day or two or something like that just to get back into the groove. I may do a longer fast and later in the spring. We shall see, but I will definitely keep you updated. I want to appreciate anybody who's watching this today, and if you do have any comments or questions, my email is niagaraedge@gmail.com. Please like this video. If you haven't subscribed and you'd like to, please subscribe to my channel. Anything else you'd like to comment on, you can put comments underneath the YouTube video. I wish you a good day. It is February 22nd, 2017, just in the morning time here in the Niagara region. It's been beautiful weather. It's amazing. I'm going to start getting out and do a little more walking, which I've sort of been avoiding lately because I've been traveling. But now that I'm back, the weather's nice. It's going to be nice for a few more days before it starts getting colder and snowier again. But we're getting closer to that springtime, so I wish everybody the best. We will talk to you soon. Bye.